As you now know, after having reviewed the cell cycle, mitosis is simply a component of this cyclical process. To understand the importance of mitosis, we must first keep in mind that we, as human beings, are a compilation of many, many cells. If we think about mitosis by itself, it truly represents the ability of the cell to either be repaired or replaced. For example, if you were to have an injury to your foot, there would essentially be damage to the cells within your foot. Well, in order for healing to occur, these damaged cells would need to be replaced or repaired. And mitosis represents, from a cellular perspective, how this process would occur. Before reviewing an explanation of mitosis, let's first understand some key terminology that we'll see throughout this process. The first term we'll review here is chromosome. A chromosome is a thread-like structure that contains genetic information, or what we call DNA, about each of us. We are here today because of the chromosomes we inherited from both our father and our mother. We can refer to this as a homologous pair of chromosomes, which indicates the same length and a similar coding for certain traits, such as eye and hair color. During DNA replication, exact copies of these chromosomes are made and are joined with the initial chromosome, being held together by what we call a centromere. We can think of this centromere as a button or fastener that joins these two together. We can then call the joining of our replicated chromosomes a pair of chromatids or sister chromatids. The first stage of mitosis is prophase, and it is noted by the presence of DNA material being compressed into chromosomes. Next, centromeres, which are organelle structures responsible for organizing cellular processes, noted by the green cylinders, produce spindle fibers or thread-like structures. Next, the nuclear envelope that surrounds these chromosomes begins to break down, exposing the chromosomes and also setting the stage for the centromeres to move towards the opposite side of the cell. The chromosomes have now moved toward the midline of the cell, and each sister chromatid is attached to a spindle fiber which was produced by the centromere. This is the process that we refer to as metaphase. In anaphase, sister chromatids, which we can now refer to as chromosomes, are pulled apart and reside on a specific side of the cell. Although not pictured, this process is also noted by a slight elongation of the actual cell itself. For the sake of simplicity and brevity, we're going to combine the remaining components of mitosis, which are telophase and cytokinesis. To begin, a nuclear envelope forms around the chromosomes, while the spindle fibers retreat. This leads to the formation of two new daughter cells, in which now the new cells have a copied DNA, allowing for this process to continue again in a cyclical fashion.